All right. So, hello, it's Maslow. I don't know if you watched the other videos, but what we're going to do is we're going to pull a die that I made here. Not so great, but we're going to pull a die and figure out who we're reading for, because I'm just going to let Spirit decide rather than go through every single sign. Sorry, some people just need it, and everybody has multiple placements, so I would take the time to maybe go check your chart, see if anything is important in this transit that's currently happening. Super full blue moon in Pisces, along with some retrogrades that are going down right now. So take this reading with a grain of salt. Energy is fluid. Time is not necessarily linear. We got Pisces. Finally, a different sign that popped up in a sense. I guess Capricorn came up last time. All right, Pisces. Let's take a look. We also have this die, which has like categories, potentially what the reading is going to be about and who needs to hear a message about something specific. Family. All right, I definitely got a little pit in my stomach, so I got a little worried there for a second, so you might be worried about somebody. So I'm going to go with this chakra deck. Ooh, that came out really fast. Discovery. Look at that full moon in there. You might have some interesting dreams, revealing some interesting things. Maybe a message from a past loved one. Maybe a perspective you might have missed along the way on this journey. Isolation. You may feel like you want to hide. Vanity. You might be insecure about the way you look. Maybe you don't feel ready for something. Maybe it's when it comes to family, you don't feel like you fit in. You don't feel like them. Right? I feel like there's a seeking of acceptance, but your ancestors or whoever might be past friend, family are encouraging you, I think, to believe in yourself and to come from the heart space and tell yourself that you love yourself. Like literally, I've been told to do this before, and like you hold your hand over your heart and then you take a deep breath and you say, I love you. And you literally just keep saying it to yourself or just to the air. Just, I love you. Like, and you just say it. Feel it. And then you can kind of feel that heart chakra start moving again. But it's pretty powerful, I think. If there's anybody you've been wanting to speaking to that's no longer on this plane, definitely talk to them, as they are potentially listening. And they feel you, they know. All right, let's do a reading, figure out what's going on. So we got Pisces, full moon. What are you releasing? What are you bringing in? What is gonna happen, let's say, in the next month after this full moon? Why is family coming up? Again, I'm getting major goosebumps. Ooh, Ace of Wands. You might be traveling. You might be making a big decision, maybe on where to live. Looks like a message could be coming out of nowhere. And you might need to rush. Might involve a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Someone might come at you pretty angry, or you might argue with somebody, maybe a male figure, or just somebody with heavy fire energy. Well, someone's judging is what I'm getting. Oh, and you have to make a really hard decision. So you've been kind of sitting on this for a while. You probably knew it was coming. The blindfold in this one is representative, or reminds me of the High Priestess. She doesn't have to see, she knows, right? She doesn't have to move, she doesn't have to do anything. It's inside, it's everything. It is, right? There's something here, I think, that you've kind of felt coming for a while. You have to make a big decision, or you knew it was going to come to a head at some point. It might even make you very angry, the way somebody talks about something, stirs some things up, shakes a tree. High Priestess. Secret might come out, right? Might confirm some things you intuitively understood for a while now. Empress. Could involve your mother. Yeah, so there could be some past actions. You might have to travel pretty quickly, maybe to visit your mother. You might be unsure for a moment on how to handle it. It's like you knew what was going to happen, potentially, or this was always in the back of your mind. Your mother could also be very intuitive. Could be a fire sign. I'm getting a very stubborn energy too. But resolved. So when somebody's trying to offer a conversation, it's like, I don't want to have that conversation. Like, you're not ready. I'm getting like really sassy feelings. Like, you're not ready to have that conversation yet. Like, we're not doing it right now. And then we have the Devil. Capricorn energy. Also could be feeling tied to this person's opinion about you. And generally, if I'm getting that from like a family perspective, like we could always be seeking approval from our parents, or, you know, have some deep mother wounds. And it's like, I finally got to a certain point, like, please don't make me go back. But it's like, it's still there. So there's still hope. I mean, it's kind of like, it's like, it feels like a lost cause at this point. Like, you have to start thinking about yourself. You have to keep thinking about yourself. You know that this is going to be confronted soon. But it does seem like somebody might just speak too fast, say something that's kind of rude, makes you a little upset, and it makes you feel like, okay, this is time. I need to pull back a little bit. Like, kind of, how am I going to handle this situation? Am I going to full out tell them how I feel? Or am I going to just let it be, right? But you might think about it for a while. You might even be recovering from something else, not have the energy to actually deal with this at this time. But it does look like something might come up. This might need to be released, whether it be the old wound and decide to accept and heal and move forward, or to have the conversation and, like, I guess sometimes break the nose to fix it, right? Sometimes you gotta break the nose to fix it. I don't know why, but the runes are calling me. What does Pisces need to know for this full moon and whatever may come after, in the next month after? Year symbolizes cycles, completion, changes, harvest, reaping, rewards. Look at everything you've been working towards. Maybe since last year's Pisces full moon, or Pisces season of last year, maybe there's a lot to kind of counteract this old way of thinking. Because family stuff is pretty deep rooted. It's something that we didn't even have a choice, really. Family is whoever you were raised by, whoever you grew up with, whoever you spend most of your time with, while you were creating your true self, or as far as your personality, your idea of the world, your idea of yourself. But realize how far you've come in a year. And a year might be specific. Maybe it's been a year since something happened and it's time to reopen the door or close it for good. But a year seems to be the message here. It's a give and take transaction, it feels like. Seeing different perspectives. But yeah, it might be time to complete the cycle. Harvest what you can, and then pull the weeds and move forward with the new crop. All right, thank you so much for spending time with me, Pisces. Just to let you know, we do have these candles. They're gonna be up soon on Instagram. They're the blank slate of protection. So if you're on to anything new after this release of the full moon, or you're calling anything in and you are needing some extra some extra protection from others or yourself. Maybe there's some negative energy that you keep thinking about, you're ruminating about, and the devil did come up in your reading, so maybe it'd be good to clear that out or to get some intention burning into your air, right? So I wish you the best, and I hope your family as well. Thank you so much.